So your final technique is another top technique from side control. It's the mount transition. So I'll have Coach Alex's head actually facing the camera. So it'll be a little easier to see. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Coach Alex. So we'll see here from our side control, many people will try to step right over to the mount. This is generally going to get you caught in half guard. So I'll show you what the proper mount transition looks like, and then we'll go through it one step at a time. So I have side control, here we go. There is our mount transition. Let's go through it one step at a time. So I have a nice stable side control. I'm going to release my hands and just pop up with my knee on Coach Alex's belly. Now, very particularly, I go knee down, I place my head on the ground, and I slap the mat with my foot. Now, I take my mount position, okay? This is our mount transition, step by step. The important thing here, common mistake is many people will go knee on belly, they'll be doing a good job here, but they will forget to slap the mat and they'll just slowly drag their foot across. This is going to get you stuck in what we call quarter guard. This is no good. So, you want to make sure, as we're popping up and I get my knee on the belly, I bring my knee down, keeping my foot down in the center, just keeping my head up a little bit so I can talk, and I slap the mat with my foot, dodging Coach Alex's leg and sliding right up to the mount. Let's go over this one last time. That's your mount position. Mount transition from side control. All right, so let's go over our second technique. I'm going to switch places with Coach Alex here. I'll be on bottom side control, and we're going to work through our frame escape from side control. So I'll show you what it looks like first, and then we'll go through it one step at a time. All right, so Coach Alex has me in side control. He's controlled my head as well as the underhook. I have my frames here on the shoulder and the hip. So first thing I do is I get my arm inside. Step number 2, I'm going to shrink away to create some space. Even if Coach Alex locks me down super tight, I'm going to try to shrink to my side so I can bring my knee inside and create my elbow knee. Step number 3, elbow knee. Now, I bring my hands inside the shoulders and I stretch away from Coach Alex to replace my feet. And I can get all the way to my closed guard here if I need to. One last time. Going over some common mistakes. First common mistake is we don't frame the shoulder and we let our arm stay on the outside here. It's going to be very difficult for me here to create any separation from Coach Alex. So we want to make sure we're always framing the shoulder and our elbow stays nice and tight here. Second common mistake is we try to punch the knee in before we hip escape or before we shrink to our side. You're just going to end up hitting your partner in the ribs repeatedly. This is not very nice, nor is it going to get you out of side control. So we make sure we have our frame, arms inside. I shrink away and then I create my elbow knee. I get my hands in the middle and I stretch away from Coach Alex to replace my foot. That's your frame escape from side control. All right, so we're going over the junior and youth techniques for this month. We'll start with our side control Kimura. So I'm going to have Coach Alex here in side control, and I have an underhook and a crossface. I'll show you what the technique looks like, and then we'll go through it one step at a time. That's your side control Kimura. So from here, starting from side control, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the arm over and I look to pin Coach Alex's wrist. Once I have the wrist pinned, I form my figure 4. Our second step is figure 4. Step number 3, I'm going to sit towards Coach Alex's head and then step over. So step number 3 is step over. And step number 4, I'm going to lift Coach Alex's elbow very, very slowly and apply my Kimura. Common mistakes here. One common mistake is children will often pin the wrist palm up as they try to create their figure four. This will create a lot of issues. And then the other common mistake with the Kimura as well is as we're forming this figure four, we allow our opponent's arm to straighten. This takes almost all of the pressure off the shoulder. Without a bend in the arm, it's very difficult for me to get any pressure on Coach Alex's shoulder here. So, sorry, Coach Alex, one last time. That's your Kimura from side control.